Hey. Welcome to another week of Issa Marathon. It was bi-weekly. We missed last week or 2 weeks ago. I don't even know what day it is between daylight savings, which makes zero sense to me, and New York City Marathon pop-up. I am on another planet, but none of that matters because we are here right now, and you guys are going to get to hear about what I've been up to for the past few weeks. So we're gonna change it up a bit. So I am stuttering a lot, but while in New York for the pop up, that's where I was last week. That's why I didn't get an episode. Tracksmith had a pop up in Williamsburg. It was amazing. New York Marathon was great. We'll get to that later. I had zero time to sit in front of this damn camera and talk and edit and everything, so I just skipped it. And I figured I'd just do a 2 weeks, one episode thing. So we're gonna jump around. A few pieces of feedback I got from some folks that came through to the pop-up. Also, thank you for the feedback. In my head, 3 people watch this and I'm one of them. So that's 2 people, dickhead. But more people will watch it than I imagine, and people enjoy them. So I appreciate the support, and I will continue making these until we figure out if Issa can run a marathon or not. But someone mentioned that they like the more just candid freestyle that I do when I like plan and make notes. Like they could tell the difference. So luckily for them, I didn't plan shit. So I am freestyling this entire episode. So with that being said, we're gonna jump in to a workout that I did too. And remember, we're 2 weeks behind. So 2 weeks ago on what date would that have put us at? So that would have been October 27th. God, do you remember October? So the workout was, I'm going to cheat. It was 1 mile at 5:50. And let me tell you, I don't think I hit all of those, but it felt really good. I had some teammates run a few of the reps with me, and the last 2 I did by myself, or was it 5 and 1? Whatever the case may be, I had some help, which is clutch for these types of situations. Running track workouts, they're not as terrible as one would imagine when you look at the workout on the sheet or whatever you look at it on. It's like, fuck, I gotta do that. And then you get through it and you're like, man, that felt good. If it went well. And I haven't had a bad one this cycle, so kudos to that. And kudos to whoever I ran with. I can't remember. I could look on Strava, but we're not gonna do all that. And then 2 days after that, on Saturday, what day was that? The 29th, I had 18 miles with, did he call for a fast? Yes, with 5 miles at some kind of pace that was faster than what I usually do my long runs at. Oh, yeah, it was progressive, a progression run for the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 miles. So that also felt good. I changed up my route a little bit, and if you're from Philly, you know that the city 20-miler was going on. That's just a big long run day where all the kids from students run Philly do their long runs, and it's great. They have water station, it's amazing. So I took their route where I went down Kelly Drive and then hit the trails. Trails are cool, very calming, relaxing, but during the fall, when the leaves are all over the place and there's rocks that I can bust my ass over, miss me. Not doing the trail shit for a while. I actually just got a new pair of trail shoes, shops to my friends at CLA, but we're not testing them out anytime soon. Anyway, back to this workout. So the last 5 miles I did at 7:12, 7:05, 7:03, 6:59, and 6:40, and all of it felt good. We did no stopping. My lapse time, Jeffrey, was, do I see that anywhere on here? The elapsed time was 2 hours and 34 minutes, so only 8 minutes of dillying. And I think that was a bathroom stop and something else that I had to do. Can't remember though. Oh, just getting myself together before the reps. So yeah, confidence booster, felt really good. And then we had to enter Hell Week, and the reason why it was hell was because I was going to New York for a pop-up, and there's never time, as you learned from London and Chicago, that there's rarely any time to get runs in, so you're just kind of popping up wherever and running around like a psychopath, which you can see on a couple of these runs that I'll mention. The first one, I guess, will go with I'm not even on the right week. Okay, sorry about that. We're gonna have to do some scrolling and we're gonna have to edit that out. Are we gonna edit it out though? We'll see. So the first bunch of the foolishness started Tuesday night when I got there. I had a track workout set for Thursday, which was 8 by 1K. And my thought process was, if I go to the track Tuesday night, the first night I was there, that's the best chance I had at doing a workout. Well, friends, let me tell you who did not do a workout. This little African right here. Wasn't feeling it, so I just jogged around with some friends, saw the Brooklyn Track Club, the Black Roses squad, some random people boxing. McCarran Park is a bunch of foolishness going on Tuesday nights. I don't know how people do track workouts there, but every Tuesday people are doing it. Miss me. I wouldn't be able to. So we're going to skip over to... Actually, we're going to skip most of this because it was just me jogging around whenever I want. I did no workouts. I just got random mileage whenever I could. Doubles. I got to run with my friend Emily Brooke Johnson, who's from there. Yeah, no, there's really nothing exciting. So we're just going to skip right to the foolishness. The dumbest thing I think I've ever done in running. And it wasn't even on purpose. I didn't plan it to be. But it was the 20 miler that I refused to reschedule for another time. So... long runs are the death of me, usually, whenever I have a training cycle. So I was, in my head, I was like, yo, I'm not missing this 20 miler. And especially a 20 miler, you got to get 20 miler in. So my plan was to do the Tracksmith Shakeout Run, which is 3 miles, and then finish the 17 miles around Manhattan and just go all over the place. And then, you know, be done with it early in the morning. That was the plan, but the saying goes, man plans, God laughs. And boy, did he laugh at me. Like, look at you, dickhead. God probably wouldn't have said that. Like, 0 chance. But anyway, I did the shakeout run. And then I wandered around a little bit with my friend Sydney, who's here from Toronto. She was running New York City Marathon. Shout out to Sydney. And then after that, I ran over to Manhattan. Went to the CLA pop-up, said hello to those fine folks, then realized I was really close to the Bandit pop-up, ran over there, said hello to those folks. And at that point, it was around 12:30, and I remembered that I had told my friend I was going to go to her first spin class. She's a spin instructor. Shouts to Sierra. So I ran to the spin class, paused the run, took a spin class, went to visit another friend, talked her off a ledge. I gotta stop saying that. But she was not feeling the greatest about her marathon that was coming the next day. And then I finished the rest of my run. It was an elapsed time of about like 17 hours, but I did 20 miles that day and felt awful. Hydration was trash. Nutrition was trash. Stupid. I hadn't slept in ages, so that was stupid. Everything was stupid. I don't suggest ever doing anything like that again. It was so dumb. Still it didn't like shoot my confidence. I just wanted to get the mileage. I don't know if if that 20 miles over 700 years will be beneficial to my running or not. We're gonna find out eventually, right? But I'm glad I got it done. It's something that I wanted to do, and when I want to do things, I do them. So I did it. You heard? Overall, the past 2 weeks have been, I'm not feeling less confident, right? It was great watching everybody run the New York City Marathon. The run crew, IRC, Issa Run Crew, you say Issa, I say Issa. They were out there. They performed very well. Got to see lots of people. Danny did well. Like, folks really, really tried in that hot-ass weather. And that was kind of inspiring, I guess. But per usual, I was at mile 21 and everyone looked miserable. So that didn't really like make me want to run a marathon more than I ever did. And I don't want to run one at all. So there's that. But seeing my friends was great. And the training I'm back at it. We have a very big week. We are almost to D-Day. So this week will be telling of where I'm at with my fitness. And mentally, I'm great. That's something that I'm always good at, right? And we're going to keep working and see if we do this, if we do the damn thing. So I appreciate you guys. Keep watching, subscribe, tell a friend, and stay tuned to see if we can run a marathon, because that's what this is all about. Peace.